What's up, guys? Today we'll be running some Clash Royale, pushing up some ladder. Hopefully we make it to Ultimate Champion soon, and let's get it. So today I want to tell you all about this progressive eye condition called glaucoma. And glaucoma is where damage to a nerve called the optic nerve leads to loss of peripheral vision and then eventually complete vision. And this is an irreversible condition. So the eye is filled with a fluid called aqueous humor and vitreous humor. So the difference between these humors is that the aqueous humor is in the front of the eye, or the anterior section, and then the vitreous is on the back, or the posterior section. And so this humor is used to nourish the eye, provide nutrients throughout the eye. But imagine it like this: we have a balloon, and we're filling it with tap water, like with a sink. And if we keep filling the balloon up, the balloon is just gonna expand and expand until it explodes. So imagine the tap water is actually your aqueous humor, and so you need to make sure our aqueous humor, which gets produced in the ciliary bodies, is properly outflowed. It's properly outflowed, so the pressure doesn't build up in the eye, like the water in the balloon. And if this outflow is not working properly, then the water in the balloon, or the humor in the eye, is going to build up, which we call a buildup of intraocular pressure, and then damage the optic nerve, which is at the back of the eye. What the fuck? Okay. I need to be careful with the moving forward. And so, yeah, glaucoma is normally the buildup of intraocular pressure because of a not working aqueous humor outflow cycle. I missed. Oh, nice. Oh my god, why do you have that? I'm gonna have to tornado. I'm gonna take one hit from the balloon and then tornado. Okay, and there's different ways. Oh my god, bro. There's different ways that this that could prevent the proper outflow of aqueous humor. And so we have closed angle glaucoma and then open angle glaucoma. And in open angle glaucoma, so normally the aqueous humor goes through this thing called the trabecular meshwork, where it basically leaves the eye, and then that's where the outflow happens. That's why. Okay, hold on. One more hit, please. No, that's not. No. Oh fuck yeah. In open angle, the angle between the cornea and the retina, where the trabecular meshwork is located, it's still open, but it gets clogged up for some reason. And as it clogs up, more intraocular pressure builds up in the eye gradually and damages the optic nerve. And since I mentioned gradually, it also gradually depletes the vision. So it's not really a sudden onset, but more of a gradual, And open angle is actually the most common form of glaucoma. Okay, and then we got closed angle. And as we can imagine, the angle in between the angle between the cornea and the the angle between the cornea and what else? The iris gets fully blocked, and then the trabecular meshwork is completely blocked right away. And as opposed to open angle, this would lead to a extremely sudden onset of blindness. And this form of glaucoma is a bit less common. Then finally we got this really rare condition called normal angle. And normal angle glaucoma, it actually doesn't even it's not even caused by an increased intraocular pressure. The optic nerve just gets progressively damaged, and we're actually not sure about the mechanisms of why. Oh my god. Of why this happens. Okay, this is good. Bro, I swear to God, it got. Okay, nice. Okay, we're no, what? How did I hit? Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, normal angle, the angle is not actually changed, and there's no increase in intraocular pressure, which is really interesting. And like we don't know the exact reasons, but it still leads to damage of the optic nerve and causes glaucoma, as we all know. So how do we treat glaucoma? I did mention it was irreversible, but there are ways to kind of like manage it, specifically by managing the intraocular pressure. So we don't want the intraocular pressure to like keep rising, right? Like, so we have different ways of kind of mitigating this. We have surgical methods, um, so surgical methods like, so for example, in closed angle where the angle is closed, we actually create an opening in the angle, which allows for the outflow to happen, of course. And we also have like certain medications that could possibly decrease the intraocular pressure, and that's gonna decrease, right? GG's. What? Bro. Thanks? Yo, fuck you. Okay, I'm gonna kill this kid. Okay, that doesn't sound very good. Oh my god. Okay, that was not very nice. I take that back. I'm not gonna kill this kid. But I'm gonna kill his towers. Yeah, so anyways, today was a very sad day because I actually got low-key robbed. So I was like volunteering at this men's shelter, and then I left my bag and like my backpack, and for some reason I left it unattended. And you know what what happened with unattended? Yeah, so I lost my debit card and my Presto card, but then like it's actually not a big deal since like I just canceled them right away. But like I don't know, it's pretty sad. Yeah, but like I do I I don't know what it is. Bro, this kid's like low-key decent. Okay, that's gonna get a lot of damage. What? Okay, nice. One more. Nice. Okay, we're basically almost rocket circling. Watch out for the. Okay, I'm just rocket. Watch out for the Royals hogs. Yep, PB's easy defense. Okay, Loki, I should have saved the dog. Oh, never mind, we're good. Alright, easy dubs. We just destroyed this kid. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Hope you learned a little about glaucoma. And yeah, like let me know what else I should yap about, or like if I should quit. And thanks for watching.